So redstone is pretty powerful stuff, but how powerful is it? Is what I'm trying to find out. So I'm deciding to look at how much information you can send through a single redstone line. So in computers, the way information gets sent around is it gets sent around in lots of bits. So either a signal is on or it's off, 0 or 1. And there are lots of them. Like you can have 4 lined up. This one can be 1. This one's 2. So it'd be 8 times 0, 4 times 0, 2 times 1, 1 times 0. So add them all together, you get 2. You add one more, you get 3. Turn both of these off, turn this one on, you get 4. Add one more, you get 5. Subtract 1, add 2, you get 6, 4 and 2. Add one more, you get 7. You add one more, you get 8. So using these 4 wires, I was able to create, I can go further too. If they're all on, then you add all these together and you get 15, and all off to be 0. So using these 4 wires, I was able to get a number between 0 and 15, which is 16 separate numbers basically. But that's 4 wires and 7 across. A single wire only needs 1 across. So how much information can you send down a single wire? Well, 1 bit basically, but 1 bit per tick. So every tick, I grab this lever, the wire can either be on or off, and it can be flicked. And yeah, so every tick the wire is either on or off. So every tick it's sending 1 bit of information. It's either sending a 1 or a 0. So to demonstrate that, 1 tick monostable. After 1 tick, it'll send a signal. It'll send a 1 tick signal, so at 2 ticks it'll be off again. After 4 ticks it'll send a 1 tick signal. And after 6 ticks it'll send another 1 tick signal. So you can watch the piston with the black hole down there. See, it pulsed 3 times very quickly. So we sent 6 bits of information. We sent a 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. Because nothing happened at the first tick. This was on at the nothing happened at the first tick. This was on at the second tick, which is delayed 1. Nothing happened at the third. Nothing happened at the fourth. Delayed 4. This was on at the 5th tick. Nothing happened at the 6th, and being delayed 6, this was on at the 7th. And that's because the 0th tick was, the first tick was with 0 delay, and nothing was on. So this is 1 wire, and it can send 1 bit of information, but redstone wire has strength. If you send, you can see it fading, it gets darker. So there's a way to access this strength, continue it through the wire, access it, because a redstone can have a signal strength of up to 15. When you first send it out, this says 15, this says 14, this is 13, 12, 11, all the way down to 1 and 0 would be off. So I have another setup right here, and notice it was 0 through 15, which we just did earlier, and that's 4 bits, 0 through 15. So you can send 4 bits of information down a single redstone wire. So to test that, I have a lever that comes down to a 3-tick monostable, and I'll explain why it's 3 later. That goes to all these. Basically, this one goes, then, which one? This one? I can't even tell anymore, but they all go in a sequence. And it gets sent down this wire using comparators. Comparator picks up the signal, outputs it here, picks it up, outputs it. So it maintains the signal strength all the way down. And it gets to this crazy thing that can actually read the signal. If it's on at all, if there's any signal at all, this turns off. This is the 0. Now if there's a signal strength of 1, this one will turn off. This torch will turn off, but this will stay off because it's not getting there. It's just right here. Then this is off and this is off, so this wire turns off, the torch turns on, and the piston extends. The signal strength was 2. This would turn on as this turned off at the same time. This would not turn off and the piston would not extend at 1, but at 2, torch would turn off, repeater stays off, this extends. And this is just repeated all the way down. So basically, anytime a different signal is sent, a different piston will extend. So I'll test it right now. Send this one. see that piston extended. If I do 2 later, see, move down, because, yeah, alternates back and forth. So if I come up here, and I pull this lever, this will send its signals down, and you can see stuff happen with the pistons, and I have command blocks to tell you what the outputted values are. So here we go. So if you counted, that was 9 different values, and I'll do it again. You can see the signal come down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I missed one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And just note that the 2 black hole ones are extending. So that was 3 ticks, and it can't be 1 tick because at 1 tick torches don't work. So it had to be at least 2, but it seems that Redstone gets overloaded when you hit 2 ticks. I'm trying to send 4 bits every 2 ticks because watch what happens. Remember, we got 9 and the 2 black ones extended. So guess what'll happen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 black ones didn't extend and we got 7. So if you look down here, you could see this is the exact same setup. It sends the exact same signals, exact same times, just only 2 ticks. So nothing's changed. You can even look, it's still sending the signal. Everything's working fine. Those 2 I don't even know which ones. This one. This one. Not this one. This one. Almost got it. No, this one. There it is. The black hole one does work. And which one's the other black hole one? This one? Nope. This one? No. This one? This one? I cannot find which is this. There it is. So both of the black hole ones will expand, and you can see what's going on. Torch and that is off, so yeah. So in total, the fastest you can send a signal, the most information you can send down a signal, a single redstone wire, is 4 bits, being a number between 0 and 15, every 3 ticks, which every game tick is 0.1 seconds. So that's 4 bits per 0.3 seconds, which is a little bit better than 1 bit per 0.1. It's 4/3 against 1, like a third better. But I'm not really concerned about how long it goes because you can see this is 1 tick right here, 1 repeater, and it goes 16 blocks. This is 1 tick with 1 comparator, it only goes 4. So this signal is 4 times faster in terms of distance. But this one is slightly better in terms of strength. And this, just so you know, this can be expanded to 18 meters per tick. So a little bit faster, but we're not really concerned with length, we're concerned with power. So that's great, but now what? Well, I wanted to figure out how long it would take a single redstone wire to load an entire Minecraft world. So I compressed this world down to a zip file, and the size of it was 1,000 kilobytes, sorry. And that's, yeah, I'll get into that. So how long does it take a redstone wire to transfer 1,000 kilobytes? So a kilobyte is 1,000 bytes. Here it is. One world is 1,000 kilobytes, which is 1,000 bytes, and 1 byte is 8 bits. Now the rate we found was 4 bits per 0.3 seconds. We're going to multiply that by 2/2, which is in essence 1, so you're not changing it, to get 8 bits over 0.6 seconds, because 8 bits is 1 byte. So you get 1 byte per 0.6 seconds, and that makes the rest of it a lot easier. So we got 1,000 kilobytes. You're going to multiply that by 1,000 bytes over 1 kilobyte. Now these two are equal to each other. 1,000 bytes is equal to 1 kilobyte. So this is 1/1, just with different terms in. So you multiply that out. The kilobytes being on top and bottom cancels. You're left with bytes on the top. 1,000 times 1,000 equals 1,000,000 bytes. So 1,000 kilobytes is 1 million bytes. Now you're going to multiply that by what we got over here, but we're going to flip it upside down for 0.6 seconds per byte. That way, bytes are on the top and bytes are on the bottom, so you get seconds left over when the bytes cancel. Otherwise, we would get bytes squared per second, which is not what we want. So 1,000 bytes times 0.6 seconds over 1 gives you 600,000 seconds for a single redstone wire to load this world, which is equal to 10,000 minutes, or 6 days, 22 hours, and 40 minutes for a single redstone wire to load a Minecraft world with a setup like this, where sending in every 0.3 seconds, it sends 4 more bits. So lets you appreciate how powerful computers are. And yeah, probably not going to use redstone in modern day computers, but you can make redstone computers and they'll work, but probably not for playing Minecraft and loading worlds. That'd be kind of ridiculous, waiting days. But that's it. If you have any questions about what you just saw, just ask. Don't just tell me you were confused. Ask a question. I'll try to be straight through if anything was unclear. And yeah, that's about it. Redstone. Not as powerful as you might think for data transfer, but great for smaller stuff. That's gonna be it. Thanks for watching.